Hey everybody, welcome back to Wildlife Chicks. Today I'm actually going to be talking about hiking and some tips and gear that are pretty much important. I actually just kind of threw some things in on the top of my mind. So not everything's going to be there, it's just going to be like a basic list. So, first on the gear list, you're going to want a backpack that fits. Here is my backpack. I just picked this up somewhere when I went camping in Vermont. Because there's two kids. We all know how kids are. So yeah, I just picked that up. It's by Outdoor Products. It's actually the best hiking backpack I've ever had. I just picked it up. I didn't look at the size or anything. I just put it on. I'm like, okay, this is good. That's it. Next on the list is actually a first aid kit and extra things in the first aid kit. So here's my first aid kit. It's not a hiking one, but it is an industrial one. I'm actually not sure my hiking one is. But inside we have alcohol prep pads, stim relief stuff for insects, burn cream, antibiotic, ointment, antacids, non-aspirin, aspirin. Actually not sure what this stuff is, but it's called hydrocortisone cream. Oh, for a temporary relief of itching associated with man. Okay. 2 sterile gauze pads, antiseptic towelettes, bandages, lots of them, sterile gloves, 2 packs of them. We have medical tape. We also have tweezers and scissors. On the bottom of this, we have masks, an instant cold compress. Now, actually, I'm not going to take this stuff out because it's packed in there so tight. Triangular bandages, cotton tip, applicators, Q-tips, instant cold compress, gauze pads. And there's these things called Lancet, I think it is. I've actually never heard of these, but I just read a thing on them. They can be used for splinters and blood samples. I mean, don't swear you need a blood sample or anything, but they're there. More gauze pads, those ear loop masks, plus there's also hand sanitizer packets in here. Yeah, that's basically it. You're always going to want to pack extra. This is going to be like an important thing. If you're going into like a cold climate thing, my suggestion is to bring hand warmers, like the instant ones that you just kind of like break, and those ones, and foot warmers, because you don't want to get frostbite. I've been there, I've done that. Ice fishing one day, I totally forgot my gloves. I was in such a hurry. I got frostbite. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was pretty Next on the list is a whistle, which I currently do not have on me at the moment, sadly. But yes, especially if you're in a buddy system, it's so important to be in a buddy go with somebody else while hiking, because if something happens and you're alone, there's nobody there for you. Especially if you're in a group, it's amazing to have a whistle in case you get separated. Next on the list is also boots, flip-flops, Crocs that all fit properly. Boots are actually for the walking. If you're not going multiple days or anything, you're just going for one day, I would say boots. Or unless you're like gonna end up at a stream or something like a creek, and you know you're going in because it's like safe, I guess you could say, you're probably going to want to bring Crocs or flip-flops so you can get out of your boots, go in the stream or whatever, and then come out, put your flip-flops on or Crocs, and let your feet dry out, and you can continue back on your hike. You're going to want water. So important. You're going to want an extra water bottle. And you're gonna want filtering ways to filter your water. There's so many different ways. But yes, that's that. Not gonna go over those right now. Maybe later on. Also, you're gonna want a tent if you're going on a multi-day trip, because you have to camp somewhere. You're gonna want a sleeping bag. A pillow and air mattress are optional, but I suggest you get them. I mean, they don't have to be big or anything. Just you're gonna want food. I would suggest getting like the food that comes in the pack we can get from the camping stores. Totally forgot what they're called, but I hear those are good. I never actually had them. Yeah, you want food, believe me, because if you don't have it, you're gonna be cranky, and your whole trip is gonna be wasted. You're gonna want a stove, a pot, and a pan. Now, I have this little camping stove. It runs on butane. It's amazing. But yeah, that's that. Pot's going to be if you have to boil your water to filter it. And then the pan's just to cook food. You're also going to want like a bowl and a spoon. Especially get the camping set because those are absolutely amazing. I actually love them more than like all the fancy stuff. You're gonna want fires or ways to start your fire. Flint and flint. I'm actually just forgetting everything right now, and it sucks. You're gonna want a knife, which I have right here. I actually have two. So here's the one that my dad carries on him all the time for fishing and stuff. Never uses it. Just a simple pocket knife, actually. I can take it out, and in here he keeps Advil and stuff. I suggest getting one of these. I'm not sure where he got this, but it's amazing. It's vacuum tight. It's just amazing. So he keeps Advil and stuff. And then a Swiss Army knife is pretty good idea to have. This one has a corkscrew, screwdriver, scissors, and all that cool stuff. Maps, probably an amazing thing to have. You're also going to want a compass or GPS if you're fancy and you have one of those electric GPSs that I've always wanted. You're also going to need a flashlight with the batteries because if it's dark, you're not going to be able to see. So, we have this hat, okay? And you're also going to want a hat. But you should probably still bring a flashlight even if you have something like this. It's a hat with flashlights in it. There's actually 3 lights in it. The one's under the brim, on the brim, and then you can set them both on. But yeah, I mean, hats also just keep the sun out of your eyes and stuff. And a walkie-talkies and batteries, especially if you're in a group. And if one wanders off, never wander off by yourself. Please, please, please. Always have somebody. My nose is really stuffy. I'm sorry. That's why I sound so weird. But please, never wander off by yourself. Also, you're going to want a lighter. This, you can have one of these lighters. I actually don't prefer these ones unless I'm trying to start a huge fire, which not really going to be happening. And if you're planning on going fishing, get something to carry your bait in. These are actually what I have on my ice. This one's actually a special ice fishing one, supposedly, but I mean, I can use it for anything. It's actually insulated. It's by HT Fishing. It's a bait container. We call it a puck, really. Insulated. I actually have wax worms in here now. Just keep it in your pocket and you're good. We actually picked these ones up from Walmart, or not Walmart, Wegmans, just to keep like the smaller bait in that we don't really use a lot. But we have our mousies in here. Oh, they were only 99 cents too, so it's good. There's probably a lot of other uses for them too, but yeah. In here we have our spikes, which are alive and lively, and in here we have butterworms. That one's actually alive and moving right now. I don't know if you can see it. Just in there chilling out. Ooh, I almost dropped him. Anyways, that's that. That's it for the gear. Trust me, there's a lot more. Now we're gonna go on to tips. Now tips for hiking if you're a beginner. I mean, I would start walking, just to strengthen your legs, because hiking, there's a lot of hills and sometimes rough terrain. You're gonna wanna also use the buddy system, which I already said before. You're also, before you leave, you're going to want to tell people where you are and when you're going to be back. Because if you're not back on time and they don't know what time you're supposed to be coming back, they're going to be like, oh, okay, this is just staying longer. But really, you're in a lot of trouble. So that's why you always want to tell people where you're going and when you're going to be back. It's best to leave a map of the place where you are, a phone number of the park if you're at a national park. First, starting off, you're going to want to go short distances, not like a 20-mile hike in a day. Use common outdoor smarts, so if you see an animal, do not run up and go and try and pet it, because, no, just please don't. You're going to want to bring a type of protection for yourself, whether it's a knife or a gun. If it's a gun, please do not bring a rifle. If guns are not permitted on your national park area, don't bring them, because you will just get yourself in a load of trouble. You're also going to want to plan ahead for surprises, including weather. So if there's thunderstorms, you're going to want to know what to do if you're out in the open, especially in the woods, because you know. So I'm just going to tell you what to do if there's a thunderstorm where you are and you're not prepared. You're going to run to the closest low ground. A ditch works amazing. You're going to want to lay face down, hands like this over your face, just laying face down. Going with that, you're going to want to watch weather reports. Stay calm. Important. You're going to want to leave personal and valuable items at home, because you don't need your wedding rings or anything. Cell phones can stay home. I mean, if you want to bring a camera, I mean, I bring my camera everywhere I go. Hopefully I'm getting a new one. Yes. And you're going to want to go weight conscious, because you don't want to be carrying 65 pounds on your back for hours walking up and down hills. It's horrible. Why do that to yourself? You want to pack. Actually, it's best to pack extra food and stuff, because if something happens and you're gone longer than you should be, you're fine. But like, you don't want to like bring like, I don't know, like, I really don't know what you would bring that would be that heavy. Like, I don't know, like extra pots and pans, like separate things. Like, no, those are not needed. You just wash them. Yeah. Oh, you also don't want to bring food that spoils easily, because you don't want to eat spoiled food. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. So I really hope you like it. Please like and subscribe. If you feel anything else is needed, please comment below. I'm actually sorry that I'm sick, because I'm rambling everywhere and it's driving me nuts, and it's probably driving you nuts. I apologize. So that's it for right now. I really hope you like it. I hope you guys get into more outdoor sports things. Yeah. Have a nice day, everybody, and please like and subscribe. It would mean a ton. Thank you. Have a nice day.